So Shayla's mad that Zachary is making her face her own truth. Mom, do you think Zachary was right? So Shayla finally admits that she was wrong in all of this. She said every day in the back of her mind, she thinks about what she did to Amber. And Amber was nothing but nice to her. Nothing but a good friend to her. And she waits until now to admit that she was wrong. And the whole time Angelina was back there crying, getting emotional, realizing that her daughter's life is crumbling. And instead of her telling her daughter the truth, yes, you are a home wrecking hoe who ruined not only your own life, but your child's life as well. Ruined your best friend's marriage. And you should be down on your knees repenting for all the wrong and evil that you did. That heifer told Shayla she didn't do nothing wrong. Are you blind, girl? Then had the audacity to say that Anthony and Amber wouldn't have had a beautiful baby. Amber wouldn't have nothing without Anthony, that she is Miss Dalton, then had the audacity to bring up Amber's dead baby. God rest the baby's soul. But she said Amber's baby isn't here, but Kaya is. Not only was she throwing more shots and more rocks at Amber, she literally fed this girl more negativity. Shayla's talking about, is this my karma for what I did to Amber? Baby girl, you have yet to experience half the karma that you deserve, your mother included. And Miss Angelina, wasn't you just repenting the other day? Wasn't you just asking God for forgiveness? How you've been wrongly guiding your daughter? The marriage that she ruined and you encouraged it? All the mean things you said to Zachary and Amber? You included Amber in that repenting prayer. For you to ask for forgiveness, do all that crying, asking God to help you, did all of that, and turn right back around and do the exact same thing again? That's some crazy work. In the words of Orlando Brown, you will burn in hell when I get through with you. She hugged Shayla at the end of that, and did y'all see her face? She about to crack. Don't have that facial expression now. You shouldn't have fed your daughter all them lies. You created that hoe. And you have the audacity to tell the girl she did nothing wrong when she did everything wrong? Not only did she ruin Amber's life, she tried to ruin Candace's. Ruin her business, you pulling up on Candace, Zachary confronting Candace, you trying to show up to Bar 44. Y'all have started a lot of drama, but you don't think you did anything wrong. And Shayla, newsflash, Amber's last name is still Dalton. She is still Anthony's wife. If he gets in a car accident today, they are not going to call you. They are going to call Amber. If he dies today, she is going to get everything. And you and not even Kai will get a dime. Because isn't Kai's last name still Coley? Isn't Arby still on the birth certificate? But since y'all choose to live in Pluto, I guess it's going to be 100 light years before y'all decide to face reality. And that skit of Anthony and Zachary, skip. Y'all not gonna force me to watch another skit of Anthony being disrespectful to a woman but not holding that same energy with a man. For him to take out all his anger on everybody else when he's the problem and only taking it out on females but don't have that same energy with Wayne, I refuse to watch it. But the little part that I did see before he decided to open his mouth was Zachary telling him thank you for ruining Shayla's life. And the way he kept rolling those zesty, arrogant eyeballs of his made me want to pop them all out. Just pop each one of them like a balloon. Next! Then we got Rolanda and Natasha. They're out doing brunch. Rolanda talked about they need to relax a little bit. Natasha said like doing drugs. So both of them said they ain't never did drugs before. Rolanda, wasn't you just popping pills a couple months ago? Went to rehab and everything. What's your definition of drugs? But Natasha told Rolanda about her little sneaky link, her little one-night stand with Kendrick, but she didn't say it was Kendrick. And Rolanda pinky promised not to tell anybody. But I have a feeling she's going to tell Anthony and he's going to say it back to Natasha out of anger, which is going to start up a whole nother situation. But we shall see. Then Ernestine and Jay. So they both signed up as parent chaperones for Ava's zoo trip. And Ernestine is mad because Jay showed up to be there. I didn't know. You don't need to know nothing. You can't even sit there and have an adult conversation with the man. The fact that she is mad that this man wants to be present in his daughter's life. He wants to go to a zoo field trip with his daughter. And he knew she would be there. He didn't throw any shots or anything. But she's mad. Girl, when you gonna realize this is not about you? You starting to piss me off too. Shut your mouth, get out of your feelings, and allow your daughter to enjoy this moment with mommy and daddy. Don't forget the skeletons that you got in your closet. Don't forget, this man could have had you locked up for them drugs being in y'all daughter's book bag. Don't forget, not only is Jay still legally your husband, but you got a boyfriend and a side piece too, who are best friends and dealing drugs out of your mama house. You gave your drug dealing boyfriend the key to your mama house.